Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Today we're going to be taking a look at CRKT number 2 of the 3 2020 releases that I picked up. We're going to be talking about the CRKT Piet this time. Now when I first saw that name, man, I seriously thought it was Piet, P-I-E-T. You know, like poet, P-O-E-T. But it's not, it's Pete. I learned that. It's Pete. So. And the other one's George. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Sorry. The CRKT Piet, there's your number. 5390. Made in China. There's a nice little profile shot of it. Now, the Piet is a Voxnez design. As you can see right there. There's your model number. Start out, as always, we've got this black GFN handle on it with some pretty interesting texture there. It's not like stippling, but it almost kind of resembles, like, well, it kind of resembles non-skid that you see on a submarine deck, but that like skateboard tape kind of sort of type texture to it, which does give you some pretty decent grip on it. Nice splash of color there. Blue anodized aluminum back spacer. You do have a lanyard hole there. Stainless steel pocket clip. That is pretty much about as deep carry as you can get it, which is always a nice thing. It is ambidextrous, so right or left hand, tip up carry. You do have a cutout there, which is nice. So your pocket clip is recessed, and the screws are recessed to help your pocket. So bravo to CRKT for that. Or maybe Voxnez for that. It is his design. Nice little hole there, obviously to get to the screws, but also when it's in your pocket, it gives you a little bit of grip to help pull it out of the pocket. Up to the blade, 8CR13. Kind of that wide drop point, tall drop point blade. I showed you really all the other good stuff. Satin finish on it. Now you do have a decent thumb hole opening there. That is your only method of deployment. To roll it open, or you can thumb flick it. Now, Spidey, no. But as you can see there, the clip side scale pretty much covers your access to that thumb hole. So Spidey flicking is, if you can do it, bravo Zulu. Oh, there, I almost did it. I can, yeah, no. I can't. But if you can, good on you. But it does flick out there pretty nice. Runs on Teflon washers. Liner lock. Smaller knife. So your liners are pretty small. Where's my flashlight? There it is. Get some light on this. Check our lockup. Liner is pretty much fully engaged, but there again, there's not a whole lot of liner there, so we're going to call it, oh, what do you think, 15 to 20% on the lockup, maybe? Right about there. Nested liners. Nice touch. Very much so. Oh, turn off the light. There we go. Like I said, not bad. You got to flick it out there, but, or just nice thumb roll. Oh, centering. That's what I wanted to talk about. I forget that a lot. So let's look at the centering. Centering is not too bad. Centering's pretty darn good. Maybe. No, it's pretty darn good. I could probably nitpick that it's off to the liner side just a little, but it's pretty darn good. Decent access to your thumb hole there. Little cutout, which is always nice. liner, which that acts for good access to your liner as well. Your liner does have some jimping on it. Good access, easy, yeah. Works just fine. Let's take a look at some specs. So, what are we looking at here? So we are looking at, where's it at? Right about, oh no, too far. Right about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just over 6 1/4 fully open. Gives you a handle length of right about 3 3/4 ish. Blade length, we'll give it a 2 3/4. We'll just call it that. That's about what I'm looking at. And your grip length. Grip length's probably just over 3 inches. Just barely over. Maybe 3 1/16, we'll call it. A little over 3 inches on your grip length. For some reference, there is the good old Benchmade bug out. So as you can see there, move them up so you can see them a little better. That would help, huh? Benchmade bug out, which is not a big knife, is decently longer anyway, than the Piet. Piet obviously has a little bit taller blade, but kind of gives you a rough idea of the size. Now, in my 3 3/4 inch hand, it pretty much disappears as far as the handle is concerned. I can get a good four finger grip on it, for sure. If your hands are going to be much bigger than mine, you're going to start losing that pinky on the handle. Do have a lanyard hole for all the lanyard fans, like I said, so that could aid in your grip, for sure. But my 3 3/4 inch hand, yeah, that handle pretty much disappears. Let's get a weight on it. Nice, decent weight to it, I think. I mean, it's a smaller knife, so you're not going to have, shouldn't weigh a whole lot, right? 69 grams, there you go. 2.4 ounces, so not bad. Not bad at all as far as the weight is concerned. Take a look at our carry. Get our handy dandy carry measurer out here. Now, like I said, that deep carry pocket clip, yeah, it pretty much all but disappears. I mean, you got a little bit there, but come on now. It's pretty much gone. Good retention. Easy in and out of pocket. Oh, yeah. Good retention. Good retention on that clip, for sure. Overall on it, you know, it's a pretty cool... I'm liking this one a lot better than I like the Chehalem. Does this have its kind of quirks? A couple. Probably nitpicks. That's okay. That's kind of what I do, I guess. But overall, feels pretty darn good in hand. Really, like I said, full 4-finger grip on it. Definitely don't want to creep up on that oversized sharpening choil. Definitely not a finger choil. You will get bit. Unless you have just super, super skinny fingers. I really do like the blade shape on it. It's just a simple drop point. You know, nothing fancy, flat ground. But really, really nice design. Now, the size of it does allow you to get up there. You can get some really, really good draw cuts, opening packages. I mean, a knife of this size, definitely not a heavy duty knife. For my practical use, that's the better word, practical use at work, did okay as a rope cutter, but I like just a little bit more, just a tad bit more blade for my rope cutting. But still a pretty solid little knife. You know, would it do the job? It would. Would I choose it to do the job? Probably not. You know, I would carry it every once in a while. I mean, I would carry it to use it, of course. but would not be my first choice as my, my work knife for cutting rope and stuff like that. It really does feel pretty good in hand. I do get a little bit off the clip. Trying to figure out exactly. Yeah, right there. See that? Getting me right there a little bit. Not too bad. And I really didn't have any issue with it while I was using it at work. So, is it a potential? Yes, it is. I mean, you can see there. You can see where it was pushing up against my hand. But definitely potential for a hot spot, without a doubt. My nitpick, and it really is overall. But as far as the overall, the exterior of everything is rounded off very nicely. Like I said, recessed clip with recessed screws. CRK did the job there. CRKT, excuse me, did the job there, without a doubt. My nitpick is on the inside. When I have this in my hand, and I'm using it, the handle is sharp. Sharp, sticky. We'll call it sticky, not sharp. But can I feel it? I definitely can. I mean, it's gripping my finger there. Maybe it's just because my fat fingers roll in there, but I can feel it. And there, like with the blade on the Chehalem, that to me, it's just not finished. There again, could I fix that myself? Yes. And I was talking to somebody about the Chehalem, comments on my Chehalem. I don't work for CRKT. I don't get a paycheck from CRKT. Why am I doing the finish work on CRKT's knife? Why do I do the finish work on any knife? I am not in the production line. That's my thought on it. So, you may agree, you may disagree. That's fine. But I don't work for CRKT, so I shouldn't be doing the finish work on the knife. Just my opinion. All in all, is it a good knife? Yeah, it's a pretty decent little knife. $28, 8CR13, GFN. Make up your own mind about that. There will be a video following. There will be a follow-up, a roundup video for all three when I'm done. And I'm going to go through all three of them and kind of talk about my general thoughts about the whole process. Or the three that I have of the CRKTs for 2020. I plan on doing a wrap-up video on it. Overall, I mean, it's not a bad little knife. A couple of nitpicks that I have. You make the call. Blue was pretty fair. He gave it an 8. I think that's a decent ranking for this knife. A rating, however you want to say it. But yeah, overall, it is a decent little knife. Without a doubt. Just, I have a couple issues with it. And, well, more than just it. But like I said, there'll be a video to follow. But thank you very much, guys, for spending some time with me and taking a look at CRKT number 2 of 3 of the 2020 releases that I picked up. The CRKT Piet. As always, guys, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love talking to you. And seriously, guys, if you think I'm way off base with that, let me know. Let me know what you think. I mean, people were really good about it in the Chehalem video. And I really don't think I had a whole lot of people disagreeing with me, but it's okay. It's what we're here for, right? Talk about it. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.